Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm Bogus Meat Factory. Hi guys. Short stream tonight. We're playing just more Chibi Robo. I mean, let's just get right into it. Because, like, I want to play. I gotta play. That's what I gotta do. Hi. So... Wow, we're ranked 7th now at Chibi Robo. I know I've been streaming a bunch. Because I just want to play this game. And, like, that's kind of what, like, in the evenings... I've just been like, okay, my wife's in bed, the kids are in bed, and I've got until midnight, typically. That's like my cutoff time. And I haven't been, like, there hasn't been a game that has sucked me in recently because I've been just so focused on a lot of life stuff. And Chibi Robo is really the first game that has sucked me in. Where, like, I am invested. It's hitting all the... I'm getting all the endorphins. I am connecting with the game and its style and its charm, and like it's a game I want to share. So it's not a situation where, like, because like there's some games that are very much like, you know what, that's not a stream game. That's a game that I would like to just kind of play on my own and not, you know, and just kind of internalize that. And this one, I'm like, this is one that I want to share with people because it's just so wonderful. It's such a spectacle. It's such a delight, you know. So I wanted to share that with folks, but I always just want to play this game. That's what I want to play. So we're gonna play it. This is how it goes. Where are we? What is happening here? We have got a bunch. Oh, I can now turn scrap into moolah. Oh, fantastic. I have a feeling I'm going to need a nectar flower seed. I'm going to buy one. Just in case. Because, dude, high lip. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. I feel terrible that I have played this every day this week. I do. I feel guilty. Like, oh my god. I'm bothering people. That's a weird thing in my psyche. I feel like I'm bothering people by playing Chibi Robo right now. Again. I gotta see. We're missing a frog ring, and like I can't find it for the life of me. The dad's in the kitchen. Let's go see what dad's doing in the kitchen. Maybe we'll do some more burger making. Don't really need the chill time for yourself. Regardless, I'm just glad of the opportunity to hang out. That's nice, Tulip. I like hanging out with you, my friend. I have so much stuff I need to do too that it is slightly cumbersome that I have not... Why is he so sad? Woof. You're looking forlorn, doggy. You okay, buddy? Kuno, you got the notification! Chewing, man. There's just nothing like it. Hey, check out that outfit. You're copying my look. Oh, wait a second. Can you understand me? Yes. This is new. Wow, for real? That's amazing. This is so cool. Spread the happiness. Hey, Tao. What's going on, dude? You're looking a little forlorn, though. Talk to me, buddy. Okay, he's just got that say. I noticed you were on. I'm waiting for my DJ stream to come on, and so far he's not. Oh no! Yeah, no, I just popped on because I was like, you know what? I'll do a little time. Where's the dad? Oh god, get off me! Get off me, spiders! So we can turn this into moolah now, which is nice, since we've purchased all of this stuff. Dude, DJ streamer, very nice. That's super cool. I noticed this thing, and I don't know if anyone else notices this, but like, there is some really meticulous theming in this game's, doors. We were talking the other day about, you know, kind of like poking fun at like, oh, look at the vagina apples and stuff like this. But then like this room here had butterflies on the door, and like there's plug dragonfly design. Like, look at this environment. Look at those. The plug dragonflies. And like just this elaborate look involved in all the flowers and things. Like it's so fantastic. I love it. Alright, so the space dudes we did a thing for. We're gonna go up top because we haven't explored much in that second floor in the bedrooms very much at all. And we just unlocked some new stuff to traverse, like some ladders and things, but I haven't really explored those rooms in the first place. So we don't even know what's going on there. So I'm gonna do, what's her name's room? Jenny's room. Because she's coloring right now. Her buddies are on the move. And I want to kind of talk to them and help them with stuff because there's a lot going on in that room that I haven't even really touched yet. And we're waiting on the egg dudes. We're looking for one more deserter. There's one more egg that wants to go join a crew, which I have to find still. We also have to find that one egg ring, which is crazy. And there's also a puzzle here about using the radar to find something that the TV was like brainwashing Jenny over, which is kind of weird. So we've got a lot on our plate right now. And okay, he's doing his thing. We haven't really explored this room very much at all. Like I haven't gone like up onto the desktop and stuff like this, so let's do that. Go Daffy, where'd the real meat at? I threw it away. I actually cleaned out my freezer today of like all the old stuff that we hadn't used. I did a lot of house cleaning today. It was a very productive day for me. Because I prepped, see, it's a crayon box. Oh, we gotta put the crayons here. Okay. It's been a really productive day. I had so much work to do, and also keeping my kids engaged and like my oldest engaged in her schoolwork and that sort of stuff. So like we had a ton of work to do, and I was able to get a lot done and still get some time for a little nap. Oh, dude, it's beautiful out here. It's just ice and wind right now. It's so much wind right now, like a lot. It's mostly wind for us right now. Okay, so that's where the crayon box is going. Oh, there's a crayon right here. Speaking of crayon box. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear, Kuno. Oh, I hope he feels better. So what kind of stuff does he do? I mean, obviously DJ, but like, what kind of music does he do? And you can also, by the way, give a permission. Kuno, you can always shout him out too. Oh, he has COVID. Oh no, man. It's inevitable for so many people now. And what's wild for me is that like my wife and I were very meticulous about these things, but we had like finally made the decision to like go on a trip. We went to Disney, right, in October. And that was a big deal for us to be willing to do that. And we didn't get COVID. We got COVID on Thanksgiving when I went to my brother's. It was just my brother, his wife, their one son, and her mom and dad. And guess what her mom and dad had? COVID. And so we got it from them, and I was so mad. From the turkey. We got COVID from the turkey. And that was the only time I ever had COVID. We were like always masked. We're always like, always very considerate of other people in space and making sure we don't go anywhere if we're not feeling well and that sort of stuff. And yeah, Thanksgiving. Oh, it was the worst too. We were hit okay. Like, it was just fatigue was a major thing for us, and our throats were sore, but like, we weren't hit too bad. What's this guy have to say now? Stink mummy. Safety is an illusion, but my shoebox under the bed makes me feel safe, day or night. What's that? I forgot. Let me introduce myself. I am Mort. Will you listen to my story? Yes, I'll listen to your story, my friend. It's about the other night. Oh, dude. He plays a variety of music: electro swing, drum and bass, dark synth, synth waves, vapor eon, and chiptunes. Nice. Good. He says, it's hard for me to imagine that I've not had an asymptomatic infection. I know, right? Oh no, stop, you'll break it. She lost her shoe. I have her shoe. I think that my family got it before the lockdown and pandemic started in 2020, because like in March that year, we got so sick that it was intense fevers and being bedridden and really bad coughs and like all of the symptoms of the things. And the whole family was completely out. And I was out for like 2 weeks with just really sick. And then everything locked down. And so it's like, oh man, I think so. That is what transpired. Sigh. The lovely Princess Pitts hasn't left her castle since then. Her bare foot causes her terrible embarrassment, I'm sure. I'm very worried about her. If you find the red shoe, please let me know. I have found the red shoe, my friend. I've got it, just for you. Excuse me, sir. Mort? Mr. Mort, sir? Did you find the red shoe? COVID patients 0-3 at the Bogus Meat House? Yeah, right? No, my kids have been pretty much unaffected. My wife got sick, and that's a big deal. And then me. I can't go into the castle because my body won't fit. Another one of life's little disappointments. I put a flight of stairs in front of the castle. Go ahead and use it. Here we go. Because the radar wants me to go to the castle as well. Let's do this more, you and me, buddy. We're double dipping. I gotta get beefed up though beforehand. We gotta get plugged. Yo, Drake, you doing okay, buddy? Ah, it's you, Space Hunter Robo. I'm a dog right now. That's what I'm dressed as. Lip says, I have no idea if we have had it to go through our house. I've only gotten sniffly coughs for a day or so, a couple times over the last few years. And that was one of those things, right? Like, you're always like, oh my god, do I have it? And there's many instances where like, oh my god, do we? And we like do like the full tests, and no. We just had a cold, and like I had the flu. I got the flu after my flu shot, and I was like 103 degree fevers. 103, 104 even. I think I peaked at 104.1, and I was out for like ever. Oh man, a ferocious disguise for a ferocious warrior. Yes, man. Drake, buddy, tell me what's going on. I wonder if I was brain melting. It is scary. It's 104.1. It's my highest. But I would stay at like 103.2. I think it was like my baseline. It was so bad. By the little green men of Neptune. I forgot that I was on patrol. You reminded me when I looked at you, Space Hunter Robo. Grazie, Space Hunter Robo. I must be off. Confetti farts. I've barely broken 100 with my any fever in my life. Dirt Nap, how's it going, dude? Yeah, my wife is kind of the same situation. She doesn't get sick, ever. How are you doing today, Dirt Nap? It's good to see you, my friend. What have you been up to? ride. Good, he's off doing his own little thing. It's been a long time. What you up to, Dirt Nap? Played anything good lately? Life treated you well, I hope. I messed up the dirt and Dirt Nap. Drit Nap! Old Drit. You know my good friend Drit Nap? Not Dirt Nap, different person. Drit Nap. It's like the Bizarro World version. He has a mustache and everything. Just a mustache. Nothing else. No skin. That sort of thing. It's just bones and a mustache. Oh, see? Everybody. I hope that you are... It's been fairly mild overall. Alright. Hold on, let's see. We go in here. Oh, perfect. Batteries. I wonder what they're for. Man, this is wild that, like, I'm like, oh, here's these things. I have no idea what they're for. We haven't come across anything that needs batteries. Green Hell when I get a chance. A lot of people have been talking about Green Hell lately. I've noticed this. There's been a lot of discussion about Green Hell. Are you enjoying it so far? It says everyone at the house here except me has some kind of congestive crud. Maybe I should get them to take tests. Maybe. Right now, everything's kind of thawing, you know? Like, I don't blame him for feeling sick. So what am I... Oh, I gotta climb on that? What is this? Okay, and now... we get up. Oh, the batteries for this! Interesting. And it makes them move. We'll climb on them to get into other places. It's like a clock, so everything's kind of moving other parts. How novel. He now moves. And so now I can climb on him to get across. Oh, geez. Okay, Chibi. Oh my god, Chibo. There we go. This is eating up a lot of battery life right now. I'm kind of concerned slightly. Okay, so I can go that way, right? I can't go that way. I don't think I can make that. Should I try? No, I don't think I can. So let's think, oh crap. I'm supposed to go here first. That's gonna take me up and across, and then I can open up the stuff. I don't need that. But it can be brutal. The food mechanic is alright. The first hour then gets annoying. The building's a royal pain in the ass. But it's a fun game. Yeah, a lot of folks have been talking about that lately. Oh, shoot. I need to get the battery. I didn't go the right way. This is a journey, man. Oh, God. Nope. Wrong way, Chibo. You didn't do that right, buddy. Okay, just stay there, Chibi. I'm missing this battery somewhere. Purple crayon, yellow crayon. Snorkeling goggles. The C battery. Was it over there? I just missed it? That's up high. Okay. must have missed it. Oh, we're going down. We gotta recharge. It's like Ark and Rust. No more than like Subnautica, but primitive jungle. Or like I kind of got like a what is it called? I own the game. It's another jungle one that you like, kind of survive on not a jungle, but survive on a deserted island, and they have the different like the crazy cannibal crazy people, the plane crystal forest. Thank you. Oh my gosh, yeah. I got kind of that vibe. Is where I was going. The forest vibe is where. And they just announced the VR for that too, like VR for Green Hell. Yeah, it's close to that. That's kind of the vibe I was getting. Oh god. No, we didn't make it. Time's running out. Dang it. We'll get here another time. We'll get here next time. At nighttime, we got to talk to the dog toy, and I bet you Mom's room probably has something. Great work out there. Yep, my ranking's still 7. Good night, Godappy. So much. I'm here, dude. Don't worry. It's a pleasure to have you. Even if you just lurking is always welcome. And like, I just very much appreciate folks even coming in to talk to me. Did anyone see the Sony State of Play? There it is. Drake.
Oh, Drake Red Quest. You cut such an imposing figure in your amazing uniform. I wrote my feelings down just for you. My heart is pounding like a bass drum. But I can't do it. I just don't have the courage. My antennas are shaking and my teeth are chattering. Go, I'm so embarrassed. I gotta go.
Lady, just commit. Just commit. Drake, what are you doing? Dude, you doing okay? What's happening here? And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Hi-ya! Waka-wa! Confetti forward. Space Hunter Drake Red Quest. Hello, Space Hunter Robo. Hold, friend. Are you on patrol in this area? Well done. Continue as before. Thanks to you, I can now devote myself to my training. What? Now? Why, I'm learning this special new technique. Once I complete it, I'll be able to drive my fist of justice into the gut of evil. And I bet the lovely lady in the castle will be happy too. But for now, I must return to my training. I wonder if I get dressed, he'll show it to me. Hello. There's no need for Drake Red Quest to patrol. Peace has prevailed this day. But you never know when the enemy will strike like a cobra, and so Confetti Heart. Space Hunter Code Part 6, acquire the ultimate technique. Here we go. Once I master the Great Twin Blizzard, I will be invincible. Evil will freeze and shatter when I slap it about the face with the frozen hand of justice. But now I must train. Leave me. Okay, so we're almost ready to wrap up the Drake Red Crest arc. I'm trying to think about where another pirate would be. We've checked the tree. We've checked the kitchen. He's not going to be in the basement. He's not in the foyer. So he's got to be either in the girls' room or Mom's room. I bet you he's in Mom's room, but I'm just wanting to finish up some leads here in this spot first. gotta go to Jenny's room and get stuff going, get stuff done. Oh, there she is.
I haven't given him the love letter yet. Sorry to bother you, Chibi Robo.
Oh my gosh.
Oof, feels good.
I love that she is such a masochist. Wait. What? Hold on. You played Mist Online? Tell me everything. Tell me everything, good or bad. I don't care if you don't like it or if it didn't click with you. That's perfectly acceptable and fine. But I want to hear your thoughts extensively. Tell me everything. What did you think of it? Have you played the other Mist games? I don't remember. I cannot recall if you have. I'm curious. Oh, I'm curious. I find it hard to believe it didn't click at all if you played for 3 months. With no cheats, good. Mist and Riven, not 3 and 4, good. You don't need to play 3 and 4. You don't need to play. Look, you don't need to play 3 and 4. They're fine. They're fine games, whatever. But they aren't. I don't do that about things. They're not Mist games. They are very different in terms of just kind of puzzle creation and theme. Mist has never been about the brothers, and Mist 3 and 4 emphasizes solely on them as the major focus of this. And instead, Cyan Games is very much like, it's about Denis. It's about the people and the place and the culture and what was lost. And that's always been what it's about. And 3 and 4 is just like, hey, remember the brothers from Mist? They're back. Like, and that's just kind of how it goes. But what was your favorite age? What was the least favorite? What puzzles did you like? What puzzles did you hate? I want to know it all. I loved most of Uru, but the only part I hated and pissed me off real bad was the pod ages. Okay, yeah, because the pod ages were made after the fact. That was part of like the quote-unquote live content when it was under GameTap. And so like, I get this. I do. Now, that was a part of the smoke and mirrors of Mist Online, and because it was touted to be a situation where you could really like draw out other creatures using sounds and all these things, but that didn't get anywhere. Yeah, no, it's literally just they're on a timer and things happen at that point if you come in at that time, and that's it. That's the pod ages. But they're meant for people to kind of, their intention was to be a virtual zoo for people, right? They're meant to be for people to just kind of socialize and hang out there and then just stumble upon the stuff that happens there. But of course, they were under such a heavy budget that they weren't able to even really provide the stuff that they promised that they were going to be providing. So they really talked about like having the ability to draw out other enemies and that stuff, and you couldn't. Oh, there's this. I gotta break too. I didn't notice this. Oh, they respawn. The stickers respawned. So I'm looking for a battery. There's a C battery somewhere. It's on the top there, so that's not... There's a D battery over there. I gotta see what one this is looking for. I'm guessing it's for a D battery. Let's just get over there and see what it needs. I love Teledon and Kadish Toliza the most. Really? Kadish Toliza is so visually striking and one of the most beautiful ones. Its puzzles are the most just puzzles for puzzle's sake. And I didn't enjoy the puzzles, but I enjoyed the story behind the puzzles and the purpose of the age and the purpose of Kadish and what roles he played and the roles that he would play in the future of the franchise. Oh, God, I wish we could have gotten what was going to be the continuation of this. And Teledon, did you see Shroomy? Did you see him? There's a secret about Shroomy. There's a Shroomy secret. Oh, there's a Shroomy secret. Not a lot of people know the Shroomy secret. I'm curious if you know the Shroomy secret or not. And I have to tell you about it if you don't know. Like, I'm going to tell you. Teledon is one of my favorites because of the over there thing that missed us so well. Okay, so D battery goes there. How am I gonna get the D battery though? Yeah, I can't get there. Alright, so where's the D battery? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the Shroomy secret. Sorry, we're gonna have a lot of mistalk. I apologize. So, Shroomy, for those that don't know, is a creature that exists in this age that is all about these giant mushrooms that were cultivated for culinary purposes, as well as some other, as a front for some very clandestine actions of the Dunny people. Anyways, Shroomy is one of the denizens. It's a kind of a crustacean creature that roams the seas of these areas and likes to munch on some of the local, likes to munch on the mushrooms. And so you can actually draw Shroomy closer to you. And what you have to do is there are these mechanisms that you use to spread feed for these things called flappers. So these little creatures that just flap up into the air and drop down. And you can feed them to increase the population of the flappers. But you also have to turn off all of the machinery in the age and lower the gate so that Shroomy can be drawn in to eat the mushrooms and eat the flappers and these sorts of things. But what will happen is there's a little dock in the backside of this island, and you see them in the distance. But if you've done those things and you continue to feed and stuff like this, the flappers, every day they will get closer and closer and closer until they get like almost right up to the dock. And so you get like really up close and personal with this creature that you get to see. And really the intention of this is there's actually something going on here. And Teledon is so fantastic. And why I love this age so much is because there's a map of this age, of the world that you can see and view. And it's very telling about the places that you would go to. They had a website for the DRC, the Dunny Restoration Council, that was the developers. And it was an in-character kind of developer blog where they would discuss the ages that they were restoring and bringing out for release to people in public, and also a timeline of what was being made. And Teledon has like 3 total different areas that you could be going to, and there's a lot of theories that I have on the design of these games and where you would eventually go to and what you'd be doing. Obviously, you'd be going to the places where the Shroomies are. There's a lot of like they're a constant recurring theme, but also they're on the map. They showcase like a place where there are like these honey and these like bee like creatures. Teledon is really a culinary age. That's what it's for the guild of the guild of chefs or cooks or something, you know. And so all of it feeds into all of these other things that are foods and delicacies, and you're going to go and see those places. But there's even more to this. Every single age in the game has a thing called a maintainer's marker, and they're put into the ground, and there are sensors to show how the age is maintained. Is it stable? Is it safe to be there? Are there going to be instabilities that happen because the writing of these connections to these ages can create these instabilities? I'm getting super dorky right now. Sorry, Dirt Nap Nub. I'm just doing this for you. This is a you for you stream, okay? And on every map that you see, so they talk about the maintainers, the guild of maintainers. They're the police. They're the people who make sure that nobody's doing anything illegal within these ages. Teledon, very specifically, there is illegal activity that was happening historically, where they would take other people. I drop everything from this. It's great. They take other people from other ages and sentient beings, and they would smuggle them through Teledon to another age that we were going to have access to, that was a hunting age. They would hunt these people for sport. I really did not like the Eddar ages, where you had to walk without getting wet with the fireflies. Like, myself, let's figure that age out. It's fine, mate. Okay, so hold on. I will get to the Eddar ages as well, because there's something really fascinating about the Eddar ages. That but yes, the firefly puzzle, not so great. It was their first one that they made. It was a test stage, really, to test the day and night cycles, as well as like weather patterns and stuff like that. Anyways, in Teledon, they would hunt these people for sport in another age, which was planned to be released as well as a multiplayer game, where people would be the hunted and there would be hunters, but of course it would be non-lethal in this instance. And you'd be going through and trying to avoid being hunted in this large arena age through the wilderness and such, and people would be tracking you and trying to hunt you down. But the maintainers marks, let me tell you about the maintainers marks. So the guild of maintainers, they would be watching all these things. And so on this map, there's a lot of maintainer paraphernalia, a lot of maintainer markings, and a particular island that has that symbol on it, big time. And so there's this thing called the Wall, which is in the age of Garrison, which is a maintainer age, so the research and development age, where they would develop new technologies. And they have a special nexus that's specifically for maintainers that you can get access to by completing the Wall. And my belief was that they were going to enroll guilds for people, where you could now join the guild of maintainers, or the human, trying to mimic the Denis and joining these guilds and performing these tasks to help roll out fan-made content. But they also alluded to the idea that being a maintainer would give you access to exclusive areas, being a writer would give you access to exclusive areas, these sorts of things. And it's very clear to me to show that, like, maintainers having a special nexus, they get access to maintainer portions of certain ages that would give them more insight to that guild and their operations before everybody died. And but you see that stuff everywhere. It's so fascinating. But the Eddar stages, Dirtnap. Okay, so let's live in. So the Eddar stages, they're garden ages. That's what they're. Eddar means garden. And then in this case, the two main stages were Eddar Gira and Eddar Gira and Chemo. And so they were originally used Chemo. Como? Not Como, Chemo. And they were there to be test stages for them to show how they could do day-night cycles and weather patterns. I mentioned this before, but also, very particularly, they served a really great purpose because Eddar Gira was intentionally meant to be an age that you could further explore, and was the major basis for some of the ages that they utilized in Myst 5. They kind of expanded on what their plan was for Eddar Gira and incorporated in stuff for Myst 5 ages. And it was really fascinating because you can see in the distance a village and like civilization, to say that it's an inhabited place. And the point of these two Eddar ages is to highlight that the Denis built these beautiful paradise places for them to stay at. And there's a story that you read about where one of the kings had made Eddar Gira made for them, Eddar Chemo made for them, and they found out that they were living people, so he gassed them all, and just killed them all. You see signs of their existence in those gardens, and the same thing with Eddar Gira. You see civilization, and you're very curious. You'd actually be able to go down into the forest floor. It was eventually planned, and highlighted that the fauna, where there was a symbiosis between plant and animal life, and you could have these very large creatures. They were very big, but like that were part plant as well, and just kind of wrapped up in trees and these sorts of things. It was really fascinating to see the concept art for this and their ideas for it. But yeah, those ages are they're okay. They're fine. I love Garisin myself. Garisin's one of my favorites. That's one of the big maintainer ages of the research and development. That's one of my all-time favorites. I like Garisin, but I finished it real fast. I wish it was harder. I found it too easy. I would agree. It's because there's the thing, Durnabnum. I think it was easy because there was more for Garisin. There's a lot more planned for Garisin. Garisin was going to be a very major, centerpiece for expansion to it. And so I do agree with you that I feel like it was a little too easy, because I do think that, one, they had the wall planned. Their name is like an age hub. Well, what was going to happen? So there's a lot of locked doors in Garisin. There's a lot of locked doors that you can't have access to. And they even talk about in their journals that the key isn't the most up-to-date or recent addition. It's called a key. It's your user interface. It's called the key. It's a wristwatch. It uses a communicator and used for screenshots. Oh my god, I'm just going to talk about Mist the entire night, aren't I? Anyways, I might, and that's okay. Anyways, that the key is, because there's a symbol, it's KI. It's the Denis number for 3. And that's the 3rd edition of the wristwatch. And you can actually, they plan on giving you upgrades and giving you access to more things, and not make it be a key anymore. It'd be the number 4 Denis. Sorry for bringing it up. Well, not really. It's okay. And you would then have access to more areas within Garisin, and learn more, because you only had level 3 access, and because of the decay in that stage, you're able to actually circumvent some of those locked doors to get access to other places, which is how you repower up the age in the first place. But there was definitely more there, and the fact that Garisin was a place for prisons and for testing, and they even had in part of the timeline of going outside of the 2 main structures of Garisin, going out into the wilderness portion. If you stay in Garisin long enough, you can actually hear wildlife that sounds very large and ominous in the distance. They even talk about it in a journal, but if you actually sit there and listen for a really long time, you do in fact hear it. And it's just, they wanted to go there for more and see more things. And it's just, oh man. If you haven't seen Durnabnum, they actually released all of the design docs for a lot of the content that they were creating, including all the resources, the sound effects, the 3D models, and all the artwork, and the actual design docs explaining what their intentions were with all these other ages that weren't released or planned on expanding upon. There was so much, and it very much confirmed my belief of what Mist Online needed to be. So I have always criticized Mist Online for missing a very vital thing, and that's an economy. You needed something like that, and a lot of games that people could engage in that would feed into that economy, and they didn't have that to keep it playing. And they were aware of this. There were ages that were planned to do just that, and of course they made their own engine, and that engine is archaic, and it wasn't really fit for the genre that they're trying to create, and it was really wonky and hard to work with, and that really hindered them in order to be able to accomplish these things easily. Way ahead of its time and way too ambitious. Durnabnum says, they're remaking Riven, right? Oh, I know. What's interesting is that, so the Starry Expanse project was, this attempt to remake Riven in 3D, in full 3D, and to explore. They also added some VR elements to it, and they have decided to take that project further and take on some of those people from the Starry Expanse project and into the fold, and begin actually working in earnest of making a true remake of it, like they did with the first Mist. Durnabnum says, Riven was my favorite, and you wouldn't be crazy alone in that sentiment. It's what kicks it all off. That's where Mist becomes Mist. The thing that, for me, becomes a phenomenon. For me, starts off the design philosophies that I find are truly revolutionary. And it is the thing that backs up the hype that was behind the original Myst. Its use of design and environmental storytelling and a whole slew of what we call closing the circle, where you have a semicircle and there's an opening portion, and that's you having to fill in the gaps to complete that circle by really just thinking about things. It's not necessary to do so, but it's really important in order to be able to figure out the whole story. And Riven is so fantastic for that. Riven has its flaws, no question. Not having a hub world, or at least an easily understandable hub world, can make it incredibly difficult. If it really gave you a base of operations, you need that in almost every type of open-ended adventure game. Having that base of operations can really help center a person and be able to move more freely and navigate that world a little easier, like how the original Myst did. To its credit, Riven's missing that, but the context of its world building, the rules that they set, and how they strictly follow those rules, and how they apply to things that aren't even necessary to progress in the game, but if you observe close enough, you can see that and understand it. I always talk about with Riven, and I'm sorry, again, I'm going on a tangent. I always talk about with Riven, there is this microbacteria in the water that when heated up, it expels oxygen, and it does so in a very controlled way. So if you create like a heated ring, it would then, that bacteria in the water would create essentially a bubble of oxygen. And there's moments in the game where you're traversing from one island to the next using these carts, and you go underwater, and there's these light rings, and you're like, oh, this is so cool, so visual. And then you have to think about, well, how did I actually go underwater? In reality, what's happening is they're heating up that bacteria so it creates that oxygen. It's creating an oxygen tube that you're essentially traversing through. And that's a thing. And when you're using the submarine to kind of go through this track on the main island, the main village island, there are moments where the water will create this weird little like bubble, and you kind of go through it and you're like, what the heck is that? It's because in the water there's natural heat vents that are happening because of the instability of the island, and that's causing that heat vent. Those heat vents are making those things just naturally do those oxygen bubbles that you're passing through. It's not controlled so much, and like you don't realize that unless you really observe and try to ask yourself the questions of, why is it like this? Why is that happening? And you read about it in the game, and you learn this stuff. When you said that with the bacteria, it reminds me of the algae pellets in Uru. For the light in Uru, yes! Oh, man. Oh, algae pellets in Uru. Oh, I wish that worked. Again, smoke and mirrors. I love Uru. It's my most favorite game of all time. I will tell you that there's a lot of smoke and mirrors in Myst Online. The algae pellets, they were like, it will light up you're in the city of Denis. It's an underground cavern, and you have to the giant lake underneath there, and it's got this bacteria that lights things up, and it's unhealthy. There's been a lot of pollution because the city has been abandoned. It has been dead for hundreds of years, and so things are starting to leak, and pollution starting to leak into the lake and killing off the natural algae. So it's a really dim cavern, and so you are tasked with having to bake these algae pellets that'll give nutrition to this algae and help bring back the natural light cycle that they have in the island to create a natural day and night cycle. The developer said, if you do this long enough, it's a long-term thing. In years' time, if you continue to do this, you will bring the light back in the city in a natural way. It's already programmed in there, and you can see the health of it and everything like this. You'll be able to see it. That's not true. It's not true at all. Smoke and mirrors. The pod ages. You can bring out creatures, and by being observational enough, you'll be able to actually control what animals you see. We know that's not true. They're on a 32 or 16 hour animation cycle, and it's always the same and always so stagnant in that way, and it's smoke and mirrors. But if it really did work, it would be so amazing. Anyway, sorry, let's play this game some more. I'm sorry. I log into Uru for a bit every week or two, but it makes me sad that there's never more than 1 or 2 people ever online when I play. I know sometimes 10 or 15 people log on to do player ages. Yes, Durnebnum. What I would love to do, real talk, what I'd love to do, a dream concept for me, I would love more than anything to just start a IOHeat club, like a because there's a leaderboard, there's a point system, like to literally get people together to compete in this game. It's like a glorified rock paper scissors, but it's up to like 5 players can play this at one time on a table, and to have a glorified IOHeat club where we have a ranking system and we have like tournaments, an IOHeat tournament, and these sorts of stuff that would have a tier list and get people to actually like play that, because I think it's fun, it's enjoyable, and just once a month everybody get together for the IOHeat club. No one will ever do that, and that will forever make me sad, but it's a dream I have. I would love that, to get a few people together to play that every month on Uru, because Dirtnap, no joke, you talk about coming in every week or two. Have you ever, and I have found myself so many times going into Mist Online, jumping into Teledon or jumping into Garrison, going to a special place and just sitting there and just listening. The sound design is monumental and is incorporated in its multiplayer aspect. And Durnam Num, I'm going to tell you right now, if you bring a friend into Mist Online and you make them play through the game and you just follow them through the process, you see things that you never would see if you were playing by yourself. You can experience the world. They developed it so well for a multiplayer aspect of things that you now get insight to how machines work a little more intimately, because that other person is manipulating them and changing them, but it still is having that effect in the world, even though they never see it. You get to see it actually happening because you're outside of that puzzle, outside of that interface, and you get to actually watch the things happen and change, and it is astounding. It's astounding. It is magic. Oh, I love it so much, because I have taken 2 people in my lifetime through Mist Online who've never played it before, and I just walked with them and just kept them company, and it'd be a sounding board for them to externalize their thoughts on how to solve these puzzles. Excuse me. And getting to see and experience that stuff in a way that's unlike any other. And you can be put in a situation, because there's, I'm so sorry. There's in Kadish Taleza, there's a building, a structure that you go into, and I found myself running around the cleft a lot after I finished most of the game, looking around like I missed some little piece. Man, running around the cleft, just hoping to catch Adris. It's like, he's gonna come back. He's gonna see it. You know, he's gonna be there. But in Kadish Taleza, there's a structure that you can go into that you push this button, and you have to wait as it like builds up an energy, and there's these symbols on the floor, and after a certain period of time, once it's charged up, you push the button again and the symbols change and they illuminate kind of a path that you need to take. But what's happening outside of that structure is there is this giant orb on the top that rotates and moves to let light flow into it to be able to illuminate those symbols and create this kind of path. But there's also a page that you can find that can teleport you to on top of that structure, so you can be there at like right there at eye level in that moment as it changes. As somebody else in that age is moving and manipulating the machinery, you get to be like right there and see it happen and see it morph and change, but they will never get to see it because they're inside. It's so fantastic. It's so beautiful. And it's just so awe-inspiring. And the meticulous level of detail that they had in building that world is unlike anything you've ever played. Play Mist, play Riven, play Mist Online, play Mist 5, even though its tablet mechanic is janky as all hell. Still a beautiful game, and still worth your time. And you don't see games made like this. You don't. Cyan Games really prided itself. They pride themselves even now. Abduction, very much still the same design philosophy. Pride themselves with that meticulous level of detail. Everything is contextual. Everything makes sense within the world itself. If doors are locked, they had to create a path where that person went to lock that door. You know, they don't just put arbitrary blockades on you. They have to have a context that there is a person who went through this place, who set up these locks, who set up these blockades. And this is the path they took, and you can see it if you pay attention. That's how much they care about making something feel real and believable. And that's why I love Miss Online so much, because it does the two things I love more than anything. It provides a way to connect with other people in something really magical in adventure games, but it also gives you that multiplayer aspect, that ability to just work with other people and communicate. So magical. That attention to detail, it's a Tolkien-esque level of attention to detail, and also, most importantly, the what's over there effect. That you having this curiosity and it tapping into that curiosity, and it does so intensely. At every turn, it alludes to more, that there is more, that there will be more if you pay attention. And I wanted it all, and it died prematurely. It never got to see its full potential, and that hurts my heart so much. Now, what makes me happy is to know that they are letting some really talented and dedicated people pick up those pieces. If you don't know Dirtnetnum, they are actually right now working on one of the big projects they were working on before it got shut down completely, and that was actually creating the path from the cleft into Denis itself, so you can go into the inactive volcano, or the whatever it is. There's an inactive volcano there, into the mountain, and go deep into Denis and take the path that Atreus and his dad did to go back into Denis from the book of Atreus. Have you read the books, Dirtnetnum? They're very good. And so you have a map, and you have massive traversal. It's a really long journey to go all the way through that and to make it down there. And they're going to be working on getting that created and made. Sorry, I'm so ranty. Let's play. I need the C battery. I like puzzles. I like exploring with the MMO aspect. No, never read the books. We'll have to check them out. So there's 3 books. Book of Atreus, Book of Tiana, and Book of Denis. You can skip Book of Denis. But Book of Tiana is absolutely phenomenal, and is a must. It's a must. It's so good. All right, so hold on. Snorkel and goggles, green block. There's the D battery. It's up there. How do I get up there? Okay. The T battery is like directly above me. Green block. Let's get the radar out. Nope, it's still up. That doesn't count. Oh, gosh. Oops. Yeah. Oh, do I need to shoot this? Maybe I can shoot this. Yes! My thought was that like the battery was gonna get that up there, and no. In reality, I just needed to shoot it. You just astound me. The goal is within your reach. Go to the lovely Princess Pits and deliver her red shoe. I'm going, buddy. Get in the D. Get in the D. That's the C battery. Okay. And they're guarding the D. Or the C, I mean. The D, the C. I'm gonna run out of battery though soon. Like I gotta go. This has been a process. So yeah, thank you for telling me, man. I'm sorry if I feel sometimes extra. I always feel like I have to apologize for those things, like that I'm like so overly enthusiastic about these things because I love them so much, and miss this one that is just I could talk forever on Myst. I don't love a game more than I love Myst. I could never love a game more than I love Myst. I need to go back and get... Let's go and get charged up real quick and we can finish this off. But if you ever do read the books, so Book of Atris is just... It kind of is the prequel to Riven. It's really talking about Atris when he's a kid and his relationship with his dad and how they got to the point where Riven is the way that it is. But it also is tossing you up information about Denis post the fall. So the kind of... It includes concept art for Myst Online. And it's really all trying to just flesh out that world for when Myst Online becomes a thing. It talks about like the plankton in the lake, that sort of thing. Like it really does go all in. Awesome, I got it. Yes, shortcuts. Oh, I love shortcuts. Thank you. And then Book of Tiana is a Before the Fall in Denis, and the story of Atris's grandmother and how Denis falls. Oh man, I want to keep that music going, man. All right. So we gotta go. Okay, I see. Use him. I think the thing I missed the most is the sound of clicking a book. It was exciting to go to a new age. Oh, yes. No joke. Oh, I don't need to, I just need to jump. I mean, so I have constantly talked about with my good friend Mike, about what I would do if I were to make a Myst tabletop experience, right? And a lot of it deals with making a game. Hold on, where am I? What am I doing here? Making a game where you are exploring the city and discovering the books, and then that sort of stuff. Like that's been the main draw. I love that stuff very much. I have a very wonky thumbstick right now, so that's why things are a little weird in my aiming. Hello, princess. Hello? I brought your shoe. Oh, my red shoe. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, intense princess. There we go. Now we can go outside again. Princess Pitts just gave me 33. More gave me happy. Nice. 66. I wish that Unwritten, the Myst Tabletop RPG system, was good. It's not great. Let me introduce myself. I'm Princess Pitts. I don't know who you are, but you are my undying gratitude. I had already given up. I'd redesigned myself to spending the rest of my life in the castle. I mean walking outside without my shoe? Please. That would be so icky. Anyway, thank you very much. If it isn't too much trouble, would you be so kind as to tell me your name? Chibi Robo! This is Chibi Robo. And my name is... You're the famous Chibi Robo? Tully. Excuse me for asking this, but you wouldn't happen to be the one who's bringing me the flowers, no? I see. And who could it be? A sweet damsel. Oh, Drake Redcrest? Hello. Can I help you? I found a flower in the backyard that was almost as beautiful as you. Her name's Pits, though. I get Pits. So, like, you know, she just says a word, you know, hey, how's it going? I'm Princess Pits. It's a special present from Drake Redcrest. For you. Crap. And I'm in the Drake Redcrest. I'm his wingman right now. I'm his wingman. Oh no. More. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm dressed as him too. The betrayal. Drake Redcrest is gonna make a pit stop, if you know what I mean. Drake Redcrest. Are you perhaps the one who's been bringing me flowers? Those filthy things? I think not. Oh, I see, but I like those filthy flowers. Anyway, thank you. Chibi Robo. Perhaps justice demands filthy flowers. Excuse me. Well, Princess Pits, if you'll excuse me. Chibi Robo, please come and visit me again. Hook me up. No, I can't reach that. Help, help, I can't reach that. I love this game. And look, hold on. It's telling the story. A ghost scared her. He gave her the flowers. Drake Redcrest gives her flowers. She loses her shoe. He sees it. Yep, the ghost. Oh no. I can't even open it. Oh no, more. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. You're so cute, Chibi Robo. Sorry, but I'm cuter. That's why I'm the princess. See? She's got a little sass to her. She's got a little sass to her. Let's use the radar now, because the radar is for something here. It's all the way up. Okay. Oh, come on, time. Don't run out on me now. I really need to get up there. Please. Please. Time. Time. Just let me get up there, please. Please let me just get up there. Please. Please. Come on. Come on. No. No, it's not working. It's not lined up right. Hurry. 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 There we go. Hello? If I just stay like this forever, it will never go. Oh. Chibi Robo, I know you're working hard, but it's time for a break. It is. I'm sorry. God. Almost made it. Oh, good morning. Your Chibi ranking's still 7. In order to get the next bonus battery, you need 445 more points. Oh my gosh, there's so many. What romantic antics we're getting into now. It's at 420. Okay. What's next on the docket? So we got Mom's room to explore more too, which we've got to do. Jenny's doing her drawings. Mom's room's got a ladder now that we have access to. We haven't really explored Mom's room very much. We still got a lot of room. We gotta still explore Jenny's room. There's still more to explore there. So let's do that. We just tackled one of the big things, but there's still more to do there that I want to do. Because there's still the crayons that I have to get together. There's something going on. I gotta get that radar finished up. I need to scrub these. It's killing me. Dog prints. And I get a big happy bonus too. 47. That's huge. 6909. Nice. Gotta do it. Compelled. They're still making the plan. They're not ready to execute on the plan yet on the dog. I think it's just because everybody went AWOL. So once they get everybody, the band back together, I think that's when it's time. And we're kind of still working on that. We're making some gains. That's what this is all about today. It's just kind of the silent gains. Man, it's just, there's something about it. There's something about Chibi Robo. I'm so just elated to be here and play this game. Like, so I also so I'm getting things set up for a future series of streams where we will be going through like random DS games. I have a big wheel set up for like 500 DS games to play. And I was going through like the list and kind of like just doing my research. Like, is this game any good? Is this game trash? What is this stuff? And like so many of them, they look crazy good. I've never heard of them. There's not much of a Wikipedia entry. Not a lot of people talking about them, but they look really good. And I'm like, oh, there's just so much. There's so much. I'm so excited to do that because there's just so many good games. So many good games on the DS that we don't acknowledge. And I love it. Hey, Mort, buddy. A hero and a princess, a time-worn cliche, isn't it? Yes, we all know that story, don't we? But I'm sure Princess Pit would rather have lovely fresh flowers instead of my withered stems. Whenever I touch a flower, it dies. If a lovely nectar flower would have perfect timing, I'm sure Princess Pit would be very happy. That's why I bought a nectar. Let's get our spoon. I don't have water though, so I need to get that. Because I have nectar in my squirter right now. So we've got to find some water at some point. Come on, hold on, Chibi Robo. Deliciously delectables indeed. Alright. Yeah, princess, how's it going? How do I get up on the bed? Twitch commercials make me want to buy things for my non-existent cat. Oh, is that the commercial? Is cat treats? Ooh, cat treats are always nice. Okay, so we can get in from the top. I should. Hold on. Trying to plan my movement here. Okay, I should charge up first. Go-gurt for cats? Oh, there is like a paste, like a fish paste. Is that kind of the thing? They hate it. They hate it. We had to get some for one of my kittens when they got really, really sick. They didn't die, thankfully, but it was not looking good. And we had to give them medicine and try to mix it up with that stuff, and like they didn't like it. So we tried to just like give it to them in general, and they hated it. They didn't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Alright, so we gotta make the climb. Oh, and I didn't even do the radar yet. We gotta do that too. Gotta remember to do that. It's not deliciously delicable. No. It's very much not that. How? There's the other pirate. There he is. How do I get up there? Is there a thing to shoot somewhere? Oh, I need that still. Hold on. Hey, Einbaldor. Yeah, no. You think so, right? But no. They thought it was disgusting. There's a texture that is important for cats. They're very finicky on texture. And just having that weird soupy texture did not do it for them in the slightest. Okay. Okay, so we got this seat here. We can't really get there from there. Oh, the plant. The plant, that's how we get up. Time for belly rubs and delectables and a trip to the vet. Exactly. You know what I love? I love that my viewer count has doubled after I stopped talking about Myst. Like, oh my god, is he finally done talking about Myst? No, I'm never done talking about Myst. But for right now, yes, I'm done talking about Myst. Alright, so I need... Oh, why am I going this way? I need to go over there. Oh, aha. The purse. The traversal. This is what I was talking about with the traversal, man. Oh, I need you. I need you. Suck up this liquid. Water for our plant. So there's the pirate over there. And there's the green block here. I need this. The traversal. Chibi Robo's magical. Man, it's so magical. The cutest 2cc's of what I've ever seen. Exactly. Alright, let's see. It's down. Get my 5 hearts. Is this little village a block village? Like, it's so cute. Let's get our eyeball door. The cutest 2cc's of water. Indeed. It's just a little dribble. It's just a little dribble. That's all going into the Giga Robo Fund. Alright, time to drop down and get ourselves our last pirate. The one I've been searching for so long. My name is Maui. I'm practicing my pirate stance. Yar! What? Captain Plankbeard's recruiting? Thanks for letting me know. Spread the happiness. Goodbye, Maui. I need one more crayon, I think. The batteries, the snorkels. Do I have them all? I might have them all. Okay, let's go. Oh, I need to get those snorkels and goggles. Oh shoot. Okay, let's push this down. Oh crap. Hello? Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, I can shoot it with the sticker. Sneaky, sneaky. Oops. Sneaky, I did not even think of this. We need the moolah, because it's what's used to fund Giga Robo. It's what we have to do it to get him charged up. Oh shoot, that hurt. Alright, so we need to charge back up and then get back up there to get the goggles. But also we'll wrap up the groin of the nectar plant. We'll do that right away. That's our day, man. This was a productive day. Yes, I'm gonna save. 9 hours and 39 minutes, and it has, in all honesty, felt like I've played for only like 2 hours in my lifetime in this game, because it just, everything works so well. It just feels good to play. You don't feel like you've played for so long. And you're missing one more. Mom gave me 19 happy points. No. Oh, I'm just gonna have to let that do its thing, I think. I didn't mean to squirt you, dude. You're a hero, a brave fighter of fires. Unfortunately, I was not on fire. Oh. I'm curious also. Let's see. Let me try something. Oh, I can't push the button. Oh, poor guy. I feel for him, I do. Truly. Only time for one more thing. Let's do the radar. No, the radar's gonna take time. Let's try to climb our way up. Let's see if we have time. I don't think I'm gonna have time for any of this. Because they get that secret thing, I have to like wait for them to all line up, and it takes forever. I may be able to get the goggles though in time. No, I'm not. Oh, not in a million years. Dang it. That's fine. Okay. So my next move is Plankbeard. We got the pirates for him, so we need to go check on him and see how he's doing. Yeah, we're gonna plunk down 8,000 on Giga Robo. Yes. 8,000. No. So there's only a time limit to kind of move between day and nighttime, which just means that different events happen, and kind of just going back and forth between those to access different things. But other than that, there's no like hard time limit. Huh? Pikmin is stressful. Yeah, no, this is so low key. All that time limit does is so that night can transition, and you can set the time limit to be 5, 10-minute increments, 10 or 15. So you actually can even set the time. We have it at 10, just to kind of make things flow more naturally. Wait a minute. Oh, we're gonna fill this thing up, aren't we? Uh-huh. You filled up the Giga battery. It's got 10,000 kilowatts and it's ready to go. That's amazing. Congratulations, Chibi Robo. You've done a... Okay. Okay. I was worried there. Wait a minute. According to my data files, there should be a control panel somewhere on Giga Robo's body. Well, yeah. Obviously, Telly. Yeah, dude, you litter a lot, Telly. You make a mess. Everybody makes a mess. I gotta be cleanly. It's also weird because I've been doing a lot of cleaning in my home recently, and then I'm doing Chibi Robo, which is all about cleaning. Oh, not gigawatts. Nope, only watts, not gigawatts. What the heck's a gigawatt? Hello, Space Hunter Robo. This technique seems easy on the television, but it's quite difficult. But for now, I must return to my training. Okay, so he's not yet ready. Okay. Let's clean up these paw prints real quick. Oh, Tao. Tao is just a pain in the butt, man. So I have a question. Would this be interesting to see live like testing sessions of my tabletop RPG system? Would that be something people want to see? I don't know. I might do it in private because I also am just like terrified and it still needs lots of work. But like, would that be fun? Would people want to be in on that? I don't know. Look at all these footprints. Shameless. Because I'm planning on doing some testing, like a regular group to play it, starting in a few weeks. And I'm very curious. I'm not yet a regular, so I vote present. Present. Oh, really? Is that going to take me down? Is that just a quick down? Maybe it's for quick up. Yeah. Camera, camera, chill. Yar, I need me more pirates. Yar har ho, I needs to get me one. Oh, there's one more. I thought I had them all. I'm sorry, dude. Sakana Cow, how are you doing, my friend? It's so good to see you. Pope, yes! How are you? We are making lots of progress in Chibi Robo. Again, I'll probably stream this again tomorrow too, because I just want to beat this game. I want to play it. That's what I want to play. You're not sure what that emote would be? It's not what I expected. Pope, yes! It's a very happy, excited Pope. Okay, so I'm missing a dude. He's got to be in Mom's room then. So let's wrap up the stuff in what's her name's room. That's Bob the Blobfish. He's my buddy. He's not here right now. He is currently in my youngest's bed. I have weird emotes. That's Bob the Blobfish. It's a giant stuffed blobfish that I have. And he's currently in my youngest's bed right now, just chilling. Sakanako knows. It's really funny, Sakanako, because, like, I can see, whoa, I'm all dizzy. I can see the metrics of emote usage, and there's definitely instances where I'm like, Sakanako's been using that emote in someone's stream. Like, I can tell that one's a Sakanako joint. He's been spamming that one in someone's stream. Someone must be playing Snake Rattle and Roll. Like, yeah, Tingle Dancing. Like, the Stomp emote's another one that I see a lot, like, people use in other places. But the Tingle Dancing is always a good one. That's priceless. Tingle is so good. I love him so much. Speaking of which, in my journey in wanting to go through like the DS games, Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land is on there, baby. Oh, you bet your butts we're gonna be doing Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land at some point. I really want to play that game. The DS is just a treasure trove of forgotten games or unrecognized. Like we talk about, you know how like you have all those YouTube folks who are like hidden gems, and like the well for Genesis and NES hidden gems are gone. Like the Nintendo DS is just pure unadulterated hidden gem. Like there's so many things that I've never heard in my entire life, but they look great. Like how many people? Yes, that's a great contribution, Debbie. I like it. Whose is that? Oh God, Chibi. Oh, Duke Donuts. Great guy, by the way. Duke is fantastic. Like there's who knows about orcs and elves? Oh, like you don't know about the first-person dungeon crawling RPG made by John Carmack, that uses the same engine as his Doom RPG. Nintendo DS Diamond Secrets. Diamond Secrets. That's what I'm talking about. Diamond Secrets. That's perfect. Alright, so we gotta climb up to the very tippy top to get across to get the goggles. I'm curious if Jenny's asleep right now. Like, where is she at? Is she in her bed? She better be. She is. Good. Sleeping. Go to sleep, Jenny. I like the DS had a bunch of stuff with D and S in the titles. That's true. Like Castlevania, Dawn of Sorrow. I was sad this didn't happen for GameCube. It did for Wii. We got lots of Wii in the title. She's sleeping soundly. Rest well, little princess. Cubivore. That's it. That's all I can think of. The train's running at night. Hello? Why is the train running? That's unusual. Huh. Alright, let's get these goggles. So there's more than a cubivore? Oh, I gotta charge shot this bad boy. GT Cube and Zoo Cube. Those are the other two. GT Cube. Is that a driving game? What is GT Cube? Cubics. Oh, I know Cubics, but that's from the kids' cartoon. Classic Cubics. So knock some money out of the clothes. I need to know. The yellow crayon is over there. Okay. It's in the bed. Right? Where's the crayon? Oh, it's on there. Okay, so I need... Is it under? Or is it... It's in. So I gotta go up top, okay. To get that last crayon. GT Cube is a racing game. Interesting. Well, it's like yeah, DS had so many. And it was so funny to just like... How they would incorporate DS into the title. So many games. And games you wouldn't necessarily expect either, like, you know, Club Penguin games, you know. There it is. Oops. The last crayon. Here we go. Perfect. Finally, we completed the crayons. What that does, I have no idea, but let's just do it. Happy points for Mom. We've lined them up neatly. Mrs. Sanderson will be so happy. Way to go, Chibi Robo. She just had 100. That's ridiculous. That's padding. Is the plant growing yet, buddy? It's gonna take some time, okay? Just wait. Just relax. It's all right. All right, so we're off to Mrs. Sanderson's room. Be ready for a very sultry maiden. Mrs. Sanderson is a mom, like a stepmom trope. She's got the hots for Chibi Robo. It's very uncomfortable. Her husband is sleeping in a sleeping bag outside of the room right now. He used to sleep on the couch. Now he does that because she threatened divorce and said that she wanted to marry me instead. So to give you a better understanding of that whole thing, there you go. Oh, it's got a little thing with Mom and Dad on the front. That's cute. I bet she's gonna continue the plot here because she's stressing. I need to get plugged. And then we gotta get looking for the pirate. The night's almost done, but we're gonna see if we can find the pirate. Oh, she's asleep. Oh, the dinosaur's awake though. That means I can talk to the dinosaur. I think they need my blocks that have been collecting. I've been collecting a lot of Lego blocks, so I would assume that they probably need those. Hey, you. Oh! Chibi Robo! Just look at that, will ya? Moss Anderson's trapped him there, and he hasn't had any food or water for 3 days. The way he's been neglected is criminal. There ain't two ways about it. Look at how young and strong he is. He's the picture of gallantry. Oh, if only I could open them blinds. That ain't nothing but wishful thinking, though. Deviant! Did someone say bung for the OK sound effect? Bung! It sounds like a person pitch shifted more than it sounds like a synth sound. Oh, I bet you for sure. Everything seems very natural, like voice sounds. Deviant, how's it going, my friend? What were you playing? Folks, if you haven't followed the Deviant before, check him out. I'm gonna give a shout out. Tetris 99! Nice. If I were prone to melodrama, I might phrase it like this. Dum 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 dum! The old dino can't open the blinds. Will Funky Phil ever know freedom again? Yep, I reckon that's what I'd say. Pretty sad, ain't it? If only somebody could open them for him. If only someone. Think I can open them for Funky Phil? Short run tonight, long day. Yeah, dude, I started at like 10:30 tonight. And I'm gonna go for about another half an hour. 20 minutes-ish. That's probably going to be it for me, though. I got a lot going on tomorrow, man. Oh, so busy. But I needed to play. Come on, baby. Come on, girl. Don't be like that. Come on over here. Please, I'm on my fucking knees here. Okay, so don't have knees, but give me some funky, fresh love, or I'll never get my funky self out of here. The other night we cleared Metroid Prime Remastered, hoping to get this Splatoon again next. Yes! Work with me just a little bit. Huh? Hey, Funky Robo! My courted friend here didn't show me any love. It's left me in a very unfunky bond, if you know what I mean. Could you open this, Funky Robo? Boom. Word? That's what I'm talking about. So, Deviant, so I haven't beaten this game before, but I have played it before many times. I owned the game as a youth, and I enjoyed it thoroughly, but I never got very far. I've never gotten this far. I'm getting close to the end, I think. And it's fantastic. I haven't played Park Patrol. I own it. I played like 2 seconds of the Japanese one, because it got a fan translation. I just want to see how it played, and it looks like it's very Chibi Robo. I haven't played Whiplash, and I have played Photo Finder on the 3DS, which I just recently got, and it feels very Chibi Robo, and nobody's played that game. And it makes me sad, because it's actually like legit really cool for $10. It's awesome. And the eShop's closing, so like if you like these games, like that is really good. And so I dig it, man. It's just full of charm, and it just feels great. Like I never at any point felt like I was doing a slog. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm stumped. Where am I supposed to go? Like, here, there's always something to do. There's always something to do. And it's just, everything feels great. You catch it and save me. I got you, Funky Phil. There we go, Funky Phil. You the robot. Funky Phil just gave me 35 happy points. Spread the happy. We haven't even met Funky Phil before. It's the first time. That's crazy, Mrs. Sanderson. She just has to shut the blinds. It's not like anybody's peeping in her windows. And I'll be able to kick my funk back into high gear and practice my moves. Ooh, yeah, Funky Robo. Yes, very much that. There is definitely a weird factor, 100%. That's part of its charm. Alright, we need to look around. Ticket stub? There he is. Okay, I gotta find a way to get up there. Can I climb my way up? No. I can. Okay, I see what I gotta do, I think. Oh, daytime. Yeah, climb on the speaker, get over there, and we gotta progressively make our way up there. Up there with the iMagic published Atari 2600 games? Oh, yeah. Ever play Fathom? It's technically impressive, but also super trippy. I've never played Fathom. It's that at Atari 2600? Good morning. Still 7. 33 though. We're real close to rank 6. I like this. So we should be able to hit that before we end the stream tonight. I played some really trippy games that are really awesome. I mean, of course, like there's LSD, the Dream Simulator on the PlayStation, which is really good. I love it. I love that game because it's just exploring digital spaces. Like, I sometimes enjoy not having a goal and having like gameplay obstacles, and it's just exploring that space and just letting it like dictate how things are going. Like, you just get to explore, and that's part of the fun, and trying to like just parse what is happening. And that's part of an allure of some games. And that one especially. LSD Dream Simulator is super cool. And I love the trippy games, like there's one on the PlayStation 1 as well that's really good, that I enjoy, and that is Tale of the Sun. David says, you play a dolphin who has to free a mermaid at the bottom of the ocean. To do this, you have to eat enough seahorses to be able to turn into a death bird who eats clouds, to find stars, to build a trident so you can turn into a dolphin again, and then try to free the mermaid. Up my alley right there. That is up my alley. Okay, Mrs. Sanderson is awake. So I'm curious what the landscape's gonna be in the daytime. Kuno Noise says, Tale of the Sun on the original PlayStation. I own that game. Have you ever played it? I love it. It's not a very good game, but it is a fascinating game. It's super fascinating, and I love it for that. What was that sound? Okay, there's Mrs. Sanderson. She's sipping her tea. Oh, he can't talk because it's daytime. Shoot, I won't be able to get him until night. See, you delivered my letter. I think you deserve a reward for being just the smartest little robot ever. Thanks, Mom. I never thought booking all my housework could be this boring. I wish there was something I could do. Wait, I know. I haven't sewn for ages. I think I'll get to the old sewing kit for a change. Since you've been working so hard and have been such a good bot, I'll make something nice and cozy just for you. Just give me a little time, okay? I just remembered a dream I had that you were cleaning up the house. Whenever I have that dream, the house just seems to sparkle in the morning. Thank you, Chibo. Good night, Godappy. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Sleep well. I might be back tomorrow. We'll see how things go. Kuno, did you ever beat it? I'm curious if you ever beaten Tale of the Sun. That is quite a... Yeah, I don't think he'll talk to me if I get up to him. So let's just do some more exploring and get the ticket stub and that sort of stuff first. Oh man, it's something. It's a trip. David says, as far as bad games go, I'd love to see at least one of my Twitch mutuals suffer through Action Girls Racing like I did. I'm a contender for the worst thing of all time, as Gag gifted it years ago and reviewed it for the oft-neglected game blog. Oh, man. What system was that one on? I mean, Action Girls Racing is on a bunch of things, right? What's that on? What went me on? Wii PS2. Ah, I thought so. Classic. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We gotta get up on a dresser. Underwear drawer, don't mind me. Oops. Oh no, I didn't pull this out enough, did I? There we go. I'll have to play it. What about Hooters Racing? There's a Hooters Racing game? I don't know if you've ever played that one. That's a fascinating creation. It's about Hooters, or is it Hooters Road Trip or something like that? It's ridiculous. It's just going cross country, Hooters style. Oh god, Chibi. Oh god, Chibi, you okay, buddy? I didn't realize that that was going to be such a problem. We gotta go until nighttime. Again. Okay. Oops. Oh, did not mean to do that, Chibi. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so the ticket stub's now over there. I thought it was over here. Hooters Racing is merely a mediocre racing game with the boobies license and the sad hope of getting lonely teenagers to blow their money on it. AGR is pure evil. So what about it makes it so evil? Just bad controls, or what? I'm curious now. You have piqued my interest. There's the ticket stub. Okay, let's get that ticket stub. And then we have to go to Jenny's room and do a couple more loose end things, I think. Hello? Where's that a ticket stub to? Okay. Oh, I climb up that, okay. Okay, he's on that one. And there's where the bridge is. Oh, what is all this? There's the shortcut. Okay, we gotta drop down. Talk to Eggman. Can I talk to him? Shh, keep it down, will you? We're not supposed to be talking right now. I'm Idaho, training to be a swashbuckling pirate. What, Captain Blankbird's recruiting? Okay, good, I can talk to him. Thanks for letting me know. Perfect. Good, it still worked. I'm glad I went and decided to do that. It's the kind of bad that does everything wrong, and I mean everything. Bad character design, broken controls, bad level design, inconsistent rules. Aren't you supposed to be cleaning garbage and something? Oh man, I've been cleaning garbage for days. I'm just enjoying now the high life. Alright, so I can... Whoa. That's the purpose and point of that, isn't it? Yes. I'm going to utilize that later. I need to get this shortcut opened up. We have done so much cleaning. We're getting so much to the point where cleaning gives you happy points, like and that sort of stuff for gathering up garbage and things for that. But really the big thing is we have now gotten to a point where we don't need money, we don't need to buy anything. We've spent all the money. And we're ranked 7 out of 1,000 or whatever, or 5,000 or something weird like that. So we're almost top ranking. And to get to like super Chibi Robo. And we're just killing it. We're killing it. We're doing great. Do I go to the eye doors? I might want to do that. Got the time. Let's do it. Let's go to the eye doors. And then tonight we'll go check on the captain and all that stuff. Even though we don't need the money. We don't need the money. You know what? That's like that's a late stage thing. That's a wrap it up kind of thing. Let's save that for a wrap it up moment. We're not going to go do the eye doors. Being so tiny makes things awfully hard for you. Let me give you a hand. Thank you. I'm trying, lady. So let's go check out. How do you get up there, man? Go into the basement. Check on the captain. Still looking for one frog ring. Don't know where it is. I'm wondering if it's like a story beat. Ahoy there, Chibi. You come at a good time. The scurvy splinter's about to set sail. It's almost time. Gar, 'tis the one-eyed flying. Great. Many thanks for all your help. No, that's fine. Just remember what you promised. Yar, a pirate's always keeps his word. 'Tis part of the pirate's code, it is. Here ye be. The treasure map. Yes. Oh my gosh, treasure hunt. Yar, here's the next one. What are they gonna be? Just moolah? This be the last one. I wonder. It matters not. In the end, all of the booty will rest in the scurvy splinter's hold. Yar! Avast, mateys, prepare to set sail. I'm very curious to know what these maps are. Are you ready? Go, go. Anchors away. Dude, just this is a jam right there. Oh, how spectacular. Well, then Chibi Robo, if you'll excuse me. Alright, let's look at our stuff. Let's look at... When the Exalted One stands. To find the treasure, you'll need many keys. Fly from the Great Tree's branch and hollow the point. When the Exalted One stands. Exalted One stands. What does that mean? I'm trying to think, like, what? What does that represent? What does that mean? Kitchen time. Wouldn't be like anything with Tau. It wouldn't be anything with NPC because they move around a bunch. Dad's cooking burgers. That's good. And what was I coming in here for? Oh, I want to see. I have some curiosity because there's you can go in the sink and there's rats and stuff. It's kind of like a little exploration there I haven't really done. I consider that we had like no time left. Why not go for it, right? We'll also feed the fishies. Have some cookie crumbs, fishies. Let's charge up. And we'll just go into the drain and see what's down there. And then from there on out, that's what they'll be calling it once the day's done. Call it a night. Okay, the drain. Oh shoot. Made a bad choice. Yeah, we can't go up there. This music slaps, dude. Yeah, there's not... like, there's the money there, but I've already gotten that money. No, 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 Chibi. Nope, okay. So there seems to be money there. So we'll save our game, go find somebody to raid. I had a great time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me again. And put up with this non-stop Chibi Robo mess like every single day I've been streaming this week. We just had a stressful week. Oh, we hit rank 6 too. That's a big deal. Thank you, Devious, so much for the raid, my friend. It's so good to see you. And I'm glad you... GG's on winning in Metroid Prime. Like, that's fantastic. And, dude, my battery went to 290? Oh my gosh. That's a huge battery life now. 755. That's a lot. Fingers crossed, dude. Fingers crossed. Alright, let's save our game. Let's see who's on. Because I gotta get to bed. Oh, I'm tired. Let's see. Oh. We gotta... okay, so... we gotta go see Cerebral Arcade. And we raided them recently, but I want to raid them again because... they're playing Outer Wilds, which is my favorite game, one of my favorite games of all time. and they're fantastic. Don't mind them. They do have a limit on, like a time limit for like chatting and followers. Don't mind that. Enjoy the show. Very intelligent, wonderful conversations. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much again, Deviant, once more. I love you to death, man. It means the world. Have a good night. T-Humor. Goodbye. Bye, Lip.